when I was young, when I started martial arts, I started out martial arts very young. I started martial arts at 6 years old. And I was told that if you're a martial artist or a boxer, like a professional, fighter, or anybody that's an expert in a specific style of fighting, you were like legally licensed. You were like a lethal weapon. Like I was told this. Like this was like a law. And if you were a black belt in karate or, like I said, a professional boxer or anything like that, your hands were licensed. And I even remember I remember I was in a tattoo shop getting a tat. And I remember my boy who was in Golden Gloves, who was going to go pro, because I heard when you're in Golden Gloves, you got to do it in Golden Gloves too. That's what I heard. But this dude walked up to him who also, I guess, boxed and everything. And he walks up to him. He's like, oh, you did Golden Gloves. You did and they're chatting or whatever. He's like, yo, did you get your hands licensed? And I'm like, oh, that is real. Like at that time. So then I do some research recently and come to find out it's all bullshit. Bullshit. No such thing. There's no such thing as licensed lethal weapon because you're a professional fighter. Now, in the U.S. territory of Guam, it is. You have to be licensed. That is true. But everywhere else, it's bullshit. Bringing me to my point. Should professional fighters or martial arts experts or any type of, martial arts experts, should they be allowed to defend themselves? Right? Because, all right, if I get into a fight in the street, right? We're fighting. And I knock a guy out with a punch. Caught him clean on the chin. He gets concussed and he falls back, right? He bangs his head on the concrete and he gets badly injured. Or, God forbid, he actually hits his head on the concrete and dies. Right? That's involuntary manslaughter. So I could possibly go to jail because I killed a guy. But I was defending myself. Right? Here we go again with loopholes. So let's just say I uppercut him and I knock him out again. Or I knock him out. And he's on grass. And he hits his head on the grass. Now, you fall on grass, it ain't really going to damage your head the same way. Is it still involuntary manslaughter? Is it really? Like, I think it's really dumb that, first of all, y'all lied to us for so many years, because I've heard this from multiple places, that y'all telling us that because we study martial arts or we study some type of combat sport, that we're licensed lethal weapons. And if we hit or hurt somebody, it's like attacking someone with an actual weapon. Man, y'all understand how much that pissed me off? Because even for myself, you know how many times I got into scuffles and spats with people and I purposely did not use certain techniques because I didn't want to get in trouble for that shit. I could have been fucking these dudes up this whole time. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm going to keep it a stack with y'all. And my producer can attest to this. If I'm in a street fight with somebody I don't know, like some random dude, and you try to attack me on the street, I ain't using no regular fighting techniques. I'm going to hit you with some shit. I'm going to pick up a garbage can, a stick. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Nah, bro. I don't know what you got. You can have a knife, sword, gun, taser, phaser. I don't know. Nah, bro. Don't trust it. I come from Brownsville, Brooklyn, dogs. And you don't know what dudes got. Because I grew up in an era where like so like my dad and like my older brother and all, and they grew up in the era where like you could put up your hands and fight, and if you wanted to fight, you wanted to fight. When I was born and I started getting older and I actually started getting scuffles, you wasn't allowed to win the fight. And yeah, like bro, you wasn't allowed to win. Like if I got into like this, when I'm saying this, I cannot make this shit up. When I was growing up and you got into a fight with one person and you beat that person in a fight, they would be so mad that they'll go back to their brother or whoever or another friend and be like, nah, we got to get him because you lost. Like fair and square. So let's just say they come back with another person. So first you beat them and they bring back another person. So now it's two of them against you. And you beat both of them. Let's just say that happens. Now it's a wrap for your ass. Now they damn near got to kill you. I'm not making this up. That's the way it was. So mind you, let's use a professional fighter, for example, that grew up in a neighborhood like mine's. Now, if they get into a situation like that, you trying to tell me because they're a lethal weapon, they just gonna let these people come back and whoop their ass? Oh, it's only right. You're a trained fighter. You could kill them. They trying to kill me. I beat one of them, and now they brought back 6 other dudes. Are you crazy? Come on, dogs. Y'all bugging. First, y'all lied to us for years. I feel like, all right, and I've been thinking about this ever since I found out that it's a myth. I feel like whoever made that up because there was a dude that couldn't fight and wanted to make sure that dudes that could fight couldn't beat them up. That's what I think. I think some dude that's a little bitch that couldn't fight and didn't like dudes that could fight was like, nah, you got an unfair advantage. I want to win. Once again, bitch ass shit. There's way too much bitch assness in fighting nowadays. Did you notice that? There's a lot of bitch assness in fighting. Ain't it? I don't get it, man. Like I just feel like there's always like something where where they put the person that can fight at a disadvantage nowadays. I'm telling you, when I say I purposely did not do certain things when I got into fights, you know how many times I wanted to head kick a dude and did not head kick a dude because I feel like if I caught him clean with the kick, he might fall back and hit his head on the ground and I might get in trouble because he might get concussed or even get brain damage. Bro, I'm not making this up. I've gotten into a lot of fights. And in a lot of them fights, I did not do stuff I knew. I didn't clinch and knee dudes in the face. I could have, but I didn't. And at the age I am now, I'm just finding out that it's bullshit. You trying to tell me I could have ended a whole lot of other fights that long ago just because y'all lied to us? Oh, nah. Nah. This is my call to all the martial artists. They start fucking with you, whoop they ass. Whoop it. I'm not hearing none of this fucking lethal weapon shit no more. The fuck? Just the other day, I saw a video of a dude trying to mess with Israel Adesanya. He literally pulled up on Israel Adesanya. Said, like, I don't know what the term is, a specific term that they say where he's from. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like here in New York, you say, yo, let's scrap. So you hear somebody say, let's scrap, that means, yo, let's fight. So they said something to that degree to Israel Adesanya, right? Israel looking at homie like, all right, whatever, I'm just going. I mean, I know it's homie. Like, I'm not, go on, bro. I fight for millions of dollars. I'm not fighting you for free. Are you crazy? Come on. But anyway, Israel is looking at dude like whatever. So Israel's about to pull off in the McLaren because my boy got a McLaren, with the doors, right? He about to pull off. Homie pulls his car in front of Israel's to block him. Israel's like, what is this dummy doing? Dude gets out the car and starts talking trash. Like literally starts flexing in front of Israel like, yeah, like, what's up? And Israel like, bro, like, he legit looks at the people. He's like, yo, somebody please call the cops on this guy. Because he must really not know who I am. He's calling me out, but he must not know who I am. Right? So one person tries to call the cops. Dude is still like, trying to amp it up, trying to, egg Izzy on. So Izzy, I feel like maybe he did this to like test homie. Izzy spit at homie. Like, I don't think he spit on him, but he spit at him like spit at his feet. Now, where I come from, whether you spit on me or at me, you spit at me? Sorry. We going at it. We fighting, bro. So he spit at homie and he did nothing. So Israel's like, oh, you don't want this smoke. You don't want this smoke. You know what I'm saying? But then homie is still trying to egg him on. So Israel grabs his car door, shuts his joint like, yo, boy. Now, mind you, I didn't see no more than that. Apparently, from what I heard, the situation got de-escalated. I guess police showed up or whatever. But my thing is, if a person approaches Israel Adesanya or any professional fighter for that matter and starts mess and apparently tries to start a fight, and let's just say the person does start a fight, I'm sorry. This is coming from me. I ain't nobody that special. But once again, as a fellow martial artist, whoop they motherfucking ass. Whoop their ass. I'm sorry. We not doing this anymore. Stop all this lethal weapon fucking no. We're not doing that no more. Start whooping these guys' asses. And I bet you they start talking so much. Start defending yourself, fighters. Now, don't just go stomping people out for no reason. But if people fucking with you, defend yourself. I don't want to hear no more about you not allowed to. No. And somebody prove me wrong. If it is true, show me some proof, because I was looking around and I ain't find it. We should be allowed to defend ourselves, whether a martial artist or not. Period. That's why it's called self-defense.